show. We showed you our crummy jobs, but this stat has no one laughing. A 62.6% job participation rate in this country right now, the lowest since Jimmy Carter. So is this what happens when Americans refuse to take the crummy job? Joining us now to weigh in, motivational speaker and best-selling author Larry Winget. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You say these crummy jobs are good because they actually give you a work ethic and you learn from it.
Well, the problem is, in my opinion, is that we call jobs crummy jobs. Anytime you've exchanged some effort for some money, that seems to be a good deal to me. And if you think of it as a crummy job, chances are you're going to give it crummy effort, and that wasn't the deal you made. And there's probably somebody else standing in line who would love to have that job that you call a crummy job. So we need to get over this crummy job idea to begin with.
So you say, first of all, get over yourself, right?
Well, we have people who get laid off from their job. Let's say you were an engineer and you're laid off, and all of a sudden you're not willing to take a job driving a taxi or maybe doing waitressing or anything like that, because that's beneath you. We have college graduates who have their degree in underwater basket weaving, and yet they wouldn't think of being a waiter out there because that's not their dream job.
You're right.
But why should they? I mean, the government will take care of them, or they can move back into their mom and daddy's house too. So.
No kidding.
And you also say honor all work. What do you mean by that?
Well, all work is honorable. Again, a deal was made. It's a deal based in integrity. I agreed to do the work. You agreed to pay me. That's a very simple deal. I need to hold up my end of the deal. Besides that, there are other people who are counting on me. My coworkers, my boss, and my customers are all counting on me, and that's an honorable thing. So you need to honor the work and do the work.
And you can actually make some money from it, too.
That's right.
You know, there's a lot of money to be made. Steve, you mentioned working for a plumber. I bet that plumber was doing all right. I have a friend who started with a bucket, a brush, and a ladder as a chimney sweep, going door to door. Now he owns a $4 million chimney sweep business. There's nothing wrong with breaking a sweat.
Absolutely. I was a plumber. I was a summer roofer one year in Kansas, where the temperature on that asphalt roof was 110 degrees every day. And it was hard work, Larry, but I was making money, and right then I didn't have any, and that was the only way out.
You know, that's because you needed the money. And a lot of people need the money, but they get their egos in front of the money. One of my very first really crummy jobs was trimming trees for $1.50 a tree. It's not a bad deal when the tree's 6 feet tall, but when the tree was 60 feet tall, I didn't do so well. But that was still the deal I made. But I needed that $1.50 a tree in order to pay my bills. It all comes down to, we have a commitment to our commitments. Our commitments are family. We got to take care of them. Our commitments are our bills, and the honorable thing is to pay them. So if I have to put my fragile little ego on the line and get bruised a little bit to keep my commitments, I need to do it.
Great advice. Thanks so much, Larry.
Larry, thank you very much for joining us today from Phoenix.